Okay, on to the next project. It's Kevin and Julie, and we are going to make some shutters. Probably in this video we'll do some shutters, and maybe we'll get the window boxes done. So what we're doing is that big pile of wood that we had stacked up over here behind us, we had some left over, and we're going to be cutting these in 42 inches at least. Yeah, the length, at least the first 4 windows on the front porch are 42 inches long, and we're going to cut them down to 4 inches wide. So we're going to stick 3 of them together, and that'll give us 12 by 42 for the front porch. Come along with us and see how we do.
42.
What we have here is all the boards that we stripped out there. You guys seen us doing that. The only thing extra we did is we cut some 3-inch boards, and these boards will go across on each one of these to make our shutter. So we stripped out some 3-inch pieces, and we're going to run all this through the planer, and it's going to make a lot of racket. So we're going to get started, and we'll bring you guys along for a little bit of it. You want to hit that thing on? Okay, we just thought we'd spare you from all that loud noise. We got a good side, at least one good side on every board. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to start putting some together. And like I said, we do have enough right here to do 4 sets of shutters.
For the porch, yeah.
For the porch. So let's get started on putting some of these together. So Julie's laying out our shutter. This is our first one. And we're going to leave about 6 inches on the top and 6 inches on the bottom. And then we're going to put a 3-inch board across each one of them.
Okay.
There's 2.
Are you leaving the...
You want to go above or below?
I don't know. How was you doing it?
I got above it. Let's see what it looks like below it.
No. I think...
Above?
Yeah, I think so. So... like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you're probably going to have to put 2 screws in each board.
That's fine.
Now, do you want to put the screws down the center, or do you want to measure them, or do we want to make a
How
jig?
are you going to do? You're going to do 2, 2, 2?
No, we'll do 2, 2,
Oh,
2.
okay.
Do we want to make a jig is what I'm saying. Something 12 inches that's going to show us where those screws
I don't
go.
care. Yeah, that's fine.
Might be easier for us.
Okay.
So, you got, these are 12, right?
I think so. Here, double check. A little shy. Maybe another one. I don't know. Take one of the other ones.
They're okay. So we'll find out where we want our screws here. Let's see. 1 inch in. Skip
1 and
2,
3 inch.
2,
1.
2, 2, all the way across. 1 inch in. 1 inch in. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1 inch. That should give us a good. Now we'll take a square and square that up.
Okay.
And mark it. We'll mark it with a marker. So I got a 10 more. Just don't mark that way. Your screw should be perfect, every one of them.
And then we're going to stain them black. We bought some black stain. So we're going to go put it up to the window and check it out.
The little jig come in handy, so we get the screws exactly in the same spot.
Yeah. All right, let's carry it over here and see how it's going to walk. Oh, how's that going to work?
You'll put it right over next to the window.
And just
Yep, right like that.
that. I don't know. How's that going to look?
That's going to look beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think the black will offset it because we have a black roof, so.
Yeah, I think that's really going to look nice.
Yeah, I think we'll just take some of these out and put longer screws in. Oh.
You don't need long screws.
Yeah, that's definitely going to make a big difference.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
All right. You only got 6,000 boards to cut.
Well, we already have 4 windows down, so we're good.
Let's get back to work. Okay, we have all of our shutters put together for the front porch. There's actually, it's a total of 8 of them, and Julie is using a true black Minwax wood finish. This is a premium oil wood finish.
Yeah.
So, now listen, I'm going to be leaving links in the description down below for this Minwax on Amazon if you guys want to use this stuff, and I'm telling you, it's going on great. So far, it's really going on nice, and it's looking good. Julie likes it, I like it. So
yeah, there's the backs.
Yeah, we'll see what it looks like once we get them all done.
Yeah, the front should turn out pretty nice.
Oh, I think they're awesome. We wanted a black color, so that's what we got.
Yeah. Yeah, this stain is turning out really nice, and it's going on great. I mean, I'm not having any issues with it at all. I'm just trying to decide if I want to put a second coat on these or not. I might, just not sure yet. But yeah, the stain is going on really smooth, not having any issues with it.
And it almost looks like you painted them.
Yeah, it's definitely going on easier than paint.
Just don't do the mistake that we did.
Yeah, I just wish we would have stained the boards before we put them together. That way we could have got all the sides of the boards.
Because these boards still may shrink just a little bit.
But if they do, I'll just have to figure out some way to get the stain in between them. I'm sure we'll figure that out. But yeah, I really like the stain. Like I said, I never used black stain. We've used other colors, but never the black.
It's definitely nice.
I like it. Yeah.
I didn't think it'd turn out that nice, honestly.
Well, we were just going to go buy some shutters, and then we was like, well, with the look of the wood on the front of the house, we just thought, you know, the wooden shutters would go nicer with the Barndominium style, you know, so we'll see. Hopefully they last a good while.
What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. We'll get the window boxes in there and with some pretty flowers in there. I think it's really going to stand out pretty good. Huh, Joel?
Yeah.
2 more to go over there. Now we got to get on the window boxes, but I think first we're going to go ahead and try to get the 2 on the side.
We'll show you what it looks like when we're done, but I'm sure you don't want to see the whole process.
It's always a big boring process doing anything, but I really do think it turned out nice, and I like it a lot. It definitely gives the house a different look, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next. What do you guys think? Pretty nice.
I think it changes the whole look of the house.
Yes, it does. I like them a lot. Now we just got to go over to the other side and get this other one on. And then we have to start the whole process over again and start building more shutters for the rest of the house. Okay. Okay. Nice. Definitely looks nice. So we're starting on our second batch of shutters, and what I'm doing is I'm drilling the holes where the screws got to go to mount the cross beam to the shutter. I was just putting the screws in, but Julie thought maybe drilling them would be better, and I kind of agree because I'm hoping that it won't split the wood when I put the screws in. So I'm just marking these out. I just take my little jig, set it down on there, mark them out, and then drill them. The little jigs are nice because you know exactly where your screw needs to be. Just makes it a lot easier. Now this is how I was doing them, but we didn't pre-drill them. So we're going to pre-drill the rest of them, and these ones are going to stay like this. We'll see which one works out the easiest. But I always worried because these are all in a straight line, would it split that wood? Don't know. And I cut a whole bunch of these the other day for Julie so she could go through them and pick out the best ones for what shutters she wants to put them on.
Yeah.
Right now she's putting the first coat of black stain, and that is the true black. Right, Jewel?
Yeah.
True black. Minwax. We really like the stain. It's really nice.
Yeah. Oh, the label's covered over. We have another can over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, over there.
That's the true black. Man, it almost looks like you painted everything. So, yeah.
And it goes on so nice.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, we decided to go ahead and stain the boards first. It just makes it so much easier.
Well, if you stain them, and let's say this board shrinks, you're going to end up with a gap between it. So if you end up with a gap, you're going to see the white. So Julie wanted to do each individual board. That way we don't have to worry about it. The only problem is we already put 4 on the front, and they were not stained in between. So
yeah, we put them together first, and that was kind of hard to...
So now if they shrink, guess what? Julie's got to find a way to get a little model brush, a little paintbrush in there and cover all them cracks. So we're just going to continue doing what we're doing here. I know you guys don't want to sit around and watch all this, so...
No, it's boring.
Yeah, it's even boring for us, so we're not going to put you guys through that.
Okay, we got one coat of stain on all the wood, and just waiting for it to dry. I'm going to do a second coat, and for some reason, it's just taking a little longer today to dry, so...
Might be because it's kind of humid.
It's humid, yeah, so...
But no, you're only going to coat the fronts.
Yeah, we're just going to do the coat, fronts and sides one more time.
Trust me, this is a much easier way of doing it than putting them together and sanding them.
Yes,
Definitely.
it was definitely harder once we put them all together.
The bad thing is we're at the end, so...
We always learn the hard way.
We figure it out by the time we're done, you know. So if you need gutter or if you need shutters for your house, do the staining first.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty good. Julie got them all coated nice.
Yeah.
Because she's got this whole table over here full of all the pieces that we're going to need.
Yeah, Kevin decided to put screws in some of these, which kind of made it a little harder to stain also. So I told him don't do the rest of them. We'll put them in after.
Well,
just trying to make things easier.
For sure. We're putting the sealer on them. Julie got all the stain on them. Twice on the front, once on the back. She's wiping the sealer on. I'm wiping the sealer off. Does that make sense?
Wiping the excess off.
Yeah, trying to get the excess off of it. Hopefully tomorrow we can get these guys all put together. If it'll stop raining long enough, we'll get them put on.
We're getting tons of rain.
Yeah, southwestern PA is getting a lot of rain.
Stand up.
Okay, what we had to do is I had to go in and get some more screws. And we're just using a drywall screws. We know that they're not the ultimate screw for this, but we were using 1 1/4" screws, and they were actually, the tips were coming out on these ones.
Yeah.
I may have planed this wood a little bit too much, so, or more than I should have. So we got 1-inch screws this time. And that way we don't have to worry about them going through the other side.
Coming out on the front, yeah.
Yeah. That must have been where the other screws were.
Yeah.
I really didn't want them in the same place. So now we can sink these a little bit better and not have to worry about them coming through the other side. And we did build this little jig to help us with the boards, putting these front ones on. So when I push this up here, I know that that board's going to go right there, right on that mark.
And it's going to keep it nice and
yeah, it keeps them nice and straight. Believe it or not, Julie got a couple crooked on the other ones.
I did, but you don't have to tell everybody.
Yeah. But that is to keep her from making any mistakes too.
Oh, me?
Yeah, well, it's not only me that makes mistakes.
Yes, it is.
That's a good looking shutter.
We got some fuzzies from our rag on there, but I was trying to get that off. But
so that's our first one. We only have 8 of these to build.
Yeah.
Which won't be too bad.
Yeah. So this one's ready to go. Let's
set
sit
it up
over
against
here.
the door.
Watch out, Sophie. Watch out, baby.
We'll lay one out and screw it together for you guys, and then we're not gonna torture you.
Bore you with them all.
Now, I like to take the boards and lay them right on the edge of the plywood here. And if I get them square with that plywood, if I get them square with that, they're going to be square when I put them up. And always look for ones that are, we'll make sure they kind of touch. See, we got a gap here.
Yeah.
So we might want to switch this one.
Oh, I was going to say, can we use
and
the...
then, look, you see, now that looks a lot better. But we'll clamp one side.
Yeah, we'll have to clamp them.
So we'll clamp one side.
Boards are not perfect.
Let's see.
Okay, wait a second. Make sure.
I'm pretty sure that I can put this down here.
How's that look up there?
Pretty good. Give me my jig. Yeah, that thing. Let me see if it'll go through this. I haven't tried this yet. But I think I could cut this thing off just a little bit.
Sophie.
I'm going to get that to where it goes right in between there, like so.
And then...
Still a little tight.
Still a little tight.
Oh,
Look at that sawdust all over everything.
So now with that board in there, rested up against the bottom.
Then we just take this, put it there, and it's...
Did you get the other side clamped?
No.
Let's clamp it. I think you could do this. Yeah, I think you could do it the same way.
No, hold on. Move this out.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we'll go ahead and get this one screwed in.
And we know exactly where to put them.
Yeah. Makes it nice. Actually, it's a lot easier doing it this way.
And measuring and all that.
And these things here, if they're just a tiny bit bigger, just split the difference. It'll be fine. Now, I did take all the screws out and pre-drilled all the holes.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you want to use these shorter ones for going through.
I'm going to use them all.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, I'll have to go back through and touch up.
So now we can pull this board off, take it over here. We want to make sure our boards are nice and flush here.
This one is already pre-drilled.
And then just slide that up on there. If you could hold it into place for me, Joel.
I was trying to make sure it's...
Tell me you're good?
No. Well, hold on. I was making sure the sides were about level.
Then you gotta split the difference on. That's good right there. Okay, now when we're done with those, we got those screwed in there like that. We'll break our things loose. And we'll pull our towel, flip it over, put our board back on. That tells me where the board is on the front side, so I can go ahead and put in
you want from the back.
Yeah, and we did this. We did this to the other side, or the other ones too. This helps hold them from both sides, you know. So.
Another one done.
Okay, we're going to finish these up, and then we'll get to putting them on the house. Hopefully today. It's not raining today.
At the moment. But you never know.
We'll get these finished up, and we'll get you right back in here.
Yay, last one. This is the one we was looking for. Now we got to go get them put up, and they're pretty easy, so it shouldn't take us too long. But yay. I think they turned out pretty nice. All right, let's get them put up. Okay, so where do you want to go? Right here?
Yeah, put that one there.
Right there, you got it?
I think so. Do this one back on this side. Alright, we finally got the shutters up. A lot of work in these things too. It seems like everything we do is a lot of work. Yeah. But it's definitely paying off. It's starting to look like a...
And it's about saving money by doing it ourselves.
You know, I actually looked these shutters up. They sell them at Tractor Supply. Look them up.
On Amazon.
On Amazon. They're about $60 a set on Amazon. They're about $193 a set at Tractor Supply. So...
And all we have is some screws and some stain in them.
Yeah. So it paid us.
And a lot of work.
Yeah. It pays us to build this type of stuff because we have the tools. And I know a lot of you guys out there saying you don't have all them tools. But you could buy this wood 1x4s right there at Lowe's. If you got a handsaw, you could cut them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that hard. It's just nice to have the tools to make the job a lot easier.
Well, we bought a lot of the tools when we were working on the house in the garage because
we're going to need them. You're going to need a lot of tools. So.
It's not like we set out to buy them just because we wanted them. But.
So this, we're not going to stop here. Well, we're going to stop the video here, but we're not going to stop working on the house.
Stay tuned because we have some other things we're going to build for the house. A couple planter boxes for here on the front, and then we're going to do... I believe it's called a portico for above the door on the front and then one on the side of the house.
That's something I haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, we're still trying to decide on the design.
That might not be even this summer. I mean, it might, depending on if we have the wood to do it with. A lot of the wood that we'd have to get would be off the sawmill and we have to let it dry. But I might have some out there on that drying rack. You guys remember we stacked all that wood out there, so... There might be some out there that we can work with.
Yeah.
So we would like to tell everyone thanks for using the Amazon storefront down in the description down below. It's been helping us out a lot, and we do appreciate all you guys' support because that does help us out a lot. So I guess we're done. Yeah. Stay tuned for that flower boxes. Hopefully to get them up here real shortly. We get them on video for you guys.
Yeah.
I got some other review videos coming out too. Which are pretty cool. I think you guys will like. So, would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Until next time.